Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. It is time for the Daily DLT Dump. Got a slew of very cool knives headed out to Paul Edgett and Jason at DLT Trading in Marionette, Wisconsin. 1-877-622-2397, DLTtrading.com. I had the pleasure of seeing Paul again at SHOT Show. It was really nice touching base and chatting with you and putting together your next new order. So, yep, he's staying on top of things, that is for sure. Let's see what we have headed out to them today. All right, I'm going to start at the very, very top here. This is the reverse tuxedo serialized in fraction that Paul got from us. So it's got the PVD clip, hardware, and blade. And looks like this is number 10. Their numbers are between 6 and 25. So cool. We have a reverse tuxedo Eris as well. I really dig this knife. It's a nice, sweet little knife. Not too overbearing, easy to carry. And a fixed Theseus. So to go along with the Theseus folding knife, this is a fixed blade version. It's got the false edge on the back, S35 tumbled blade, black G10 contoured handles, and it's got a little back strap breaker on it. Wickedly cool. And as all our knives, it does come with a G10 sheath, a Kydex sheath with the Tech-Lock clasp. All right, Colonial T. You know, I haven't seen very many orders for this knife, but it is really one of my favorites. It is a mid-size, not too big, not too small. It's got nice thickness to the handle and blade. So when you grab onto it, it's got a nice sturdy grip. Tumbled S35 blade. And I know it's hard to see, but those are flamed handles. Flame handle and spring. Okay, a barung here with an S35 tumbled blade and a really brilliant blue handle and spring. One of the very last Generals. I know a lot of people are sad to see the General go. It is still an exceedingly cool knife. It's got a 3V Volcan blade on it, an NP3 breaker, and lovely blue handles. And then we have a nice array of slim MIDI Marauders here. They're all S35 blades. The first one here is all tumbled. So S35 tumbled. So kind of a Terminator style. And then we have some variables with different colored anodizing. One violet, one bronze, and one blue on both handle and spring. And I have 3 with flamed handles. And there is a subtle difference here. If you hold them side by side, you can see. And we are not offering flaming on the spring on this knife and for a lot of our future knives, as it does have a tendency to warp the titanium. It makes it more difficult to have the knife work. But on these, it's a flamed handle, anodized spring with a flamed clip. So they kind of picked a different anodized color based on how the flaming came out. All have flame clips. Very cool. And then the last configuration that DLT has is a tumble blade with black PVD handle and spring. All right, moving on to a bunch of Praetorian Genesises. All right, cool. A single D2 Volcan Tanto Genesis G, flamed hardware, anodized clip to match the spring. Really nice Volcan blade on that. This Genesis here is a PVD S35 Tanto with a nickel Teflon breaker and a blue spring and PVD hardware and clip. That's a really cool configuration there. All right, pretty straightforward here. A PVD blade, standard stainless steel hardware. It's a D2 Tanto blade, tumble handle and spring, so a little bit more utilitarian looking. And then I have 3 Volcan blades, all D2, 2 drop points, 1 Tanto, and just different anodized color. I really love that caramel color blade. This one's a little darker and brooding. It's got that cool wrinkle that cascades onto the back. And the third one here has some very pretty color with the caramel and mocha as well. 3 in the middle here. We have 2 that are S35. One is 3V. This one's a tumbled PVD. You can see it's got a little bit more texturing to it. Dark flaming on the handle and spring PVD hardware and clip. These both look very similar. Well, I actually have got a Tonto here, but both PVD, S35 Tonto. And this is anodized dark blue, handle and spring PVD hardware and clip. And then the 3V drop point PVD is also a dark blue ano with PVD hardware and clip. And the most customized Genesis here are these two, both Vulcan, one Tonto, one drop, and just kind of some cool sculpting. This one's violet with a little bit of silver. You'll notice the sculpting on the Genesis knives are not quite as deep as, let's say, on the standard Marauder or Praetorian tie or knives that have thicker handle slabs. Nonetheless, very cool. All right, so a really nice variety of knives, a lot of slim MIDI, a General, a Colonial, Infraction, and Eris. I mean, all over the place. A bunch of very cool, diverse stuff headed out to Paul at DLT Trading and Jason. So reach out to them and see what you can get your wonderful hands on. And I'm sure they'll take great care of you. I hear nothing about good things when our customers deal with DLT Trading. All right, so that's it for now. We'll talk again soon, and until the next time, I'm out.